Na 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 na. I've got a styrofoam box. Na 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 na. What's up? What? Zup? Y'all. So it all works, except for this. What up, dog? Not much, dog. What up, Jack? How you doing, Jack? Think in toy. Ma, what's up? A little operatic twirl to it there. Yes, that's right. I do own a single pair of Knipex pliers, indeed. It's got a button. You see how it has the activation there, right? And it has a button. Whatever you do, do not press the shiny button, for it may cause doomsday. No, no. Let's not talk about that tonight. What up, mister? How you doing? Oh, shiz. Yeah, Knipex. These are $35. And that's the smallest ones they make. Also, it's not even like quick drop. It's like, it's the old version. Anyway, hanging in there. Busy day. How are you? Hanging in there. Busy day also. Hanging in there like the cat in the photo. You know, in the poster. What up, Heinz? Heinz. Hello, Heinz. S. Heinz. It's your birthday. No, it's not. My birthday is not today. But if it's someone's birthday, right? If it's someone's birthday, then it's good. You're scrogging, so I'll answer. All right, cool. Can it back? Yeah, nice. JK. JK. Or IK. No, IK. All right, gotcha. So, yeah, what I did today, I went out to the job. The kid and Pops went out early, and by the time I got out there, Pops was doing all the work, and Aaron was like pissy about the entire thing. Not a problem. He's okay. I get it. Uh, then we're out there at the job, and I just accelerate things. Just like every rafter goes up, or sorry, floor joist. You know, we're getting on. Last one's a little crooked. I got to go back tomorrow and fix it, but start putting decking on it. That's gonna be nice. Anyway, then got home. My cousin was hanging out. Shout out to Jimmy. Uh, what do you mean check my feed? It was because I was on the screen there, right? It's like if I pull up. What do you mean check my feed? Yeah, I just because I was like in the shot, and every time I'm in the shot, right? See, every time I'm in the shot, when it's static, it's fine. Anyway, so I went. It's because there's a lot of people, and I don't have the bandwidth at 1,500 to have 18 people, I guess, at once. But there's 18 people here. If you drop a like, I do appreciate it. Cheers. But anyway, I stopped, got some lunch, got home, hung out with Jimmy, went out, did some errands, came back home, saw my buddy Charlie. Shout out Charlie. And but while I was out, I stopped at the thrift store and I found some Boomco Nerf style guns, and they fold up, right? And then this is a clip, so you like clip that onto something. Like here's another one of these. It's two. It's a pack of two here. There you go. And they fold up, right? Like little button on the back folds the handle in. Anyway, one of them was primed, and if you know anything about these things, they don't shoot unless you put a dart in it. And here I got a Halo one. It's the same deal. Won't shoot, put the dart in it. I know the community took a lot of that out of there. Anyway, main post, Opus Books, call it Hey Maine, Paco Amsterdam Vodka, Bahana Chattahoon. What? Martin Higgins, I've seen you here before. You trying to like confuse me? Kaya Paco, Kaya Apaco, Kuni Chaco Mile. I hope everyone's doing all right out there. How you doing there, Martin? Is it Martin? Anyway, the bag with those came with this spiffy pair of glasses. If you hit the button on, they become very festive. Do 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 do. Anyway, 3 modes: blinky, less blinky, solid. Anyway, yeah. Glasses that light up. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so that was $2 at the thrift store today. I call that a win at $2 because I don't have these in my collection of Boomco guns, or Boomco stuff. Whack! And then pocket or belt loop, whatever. So that's a cool pickup. Also, if you do this, you can actually, and here's that dart. Is that one of these darts? There you go. All right. They had a Colorado blizzard, bro. Just Colorado. I thought Colorado was just the word for blizzard. No, I hope you're doing well, Jack. Like for real, like that's. I went up to New York off the Finger Lakes once, and when I tell you, like, doesn't matter what kind of clothes I put on, man, none of it was good enough. So here's how I did it. Right, is I wore a pair of pants, and then I put another pair of pants on it, right, and I took a piece of like twine, I tied it up around my leg, right, and then I stuffed it with newspaper. Worked perfectly. How do I know that? I've seen The Day After Tomorrow. Anyway, see where I'm sitting at. Usually I like to have an activity. I just don't have one tonight. So yeah, let's do the timer tonight for snakes. And yes, I am wearing the Willie Nelson Born for Trouble fit, right? with the old cowboy hat to match. Occasionally a bandana to work too, you know. All right, so we got a timer going. I'm here for about an hour. Share it out, hang out, do this. Googs! Everyone was missing Googs. He's been busy all week doing work for the man. He's all like, man, I'm working for the man. Cheers, Googs. There you go. But yeah, finally found the lid to the Lego head guy, the Lego man head. Legos man. And I've got pretty much all the videos covered for the next couple days. I want to do some like longer form stuff, so like I've got to build those up over the next couple days. So instead of like waiting till the last minute doing them, I'm just gonna pump a bunch out. Like I got a movie rack, 2 movie racks. I got, I don't know, at least one more Lego set and another Lego adjacent thing. I think I've got like something about tools coming with knives, and then anytime there will be like a roundup or like a big huge video, like one of these videos, there'll be a short one that goes out at the same time that promotes it. So I've been doing it for a long time. You know. What are you doing? What are you doing, Googs? You're basically a weed dealer, but you sell to co-workers. So you're a weed dealer. Doesn't matter where you sell it. You're still a weed dealer. But anyway, just shout out to Heinz. Heinz, if you drop your stuff here, he sharpened this. It's still as sharp as the devil's teat. And I'm trying to get the last of the few hairs off of my arm with it. I mean, it's very sharp. It's, yeah, hairs everywhere. Also, it's gotten to the point where I have to move to the other arm. I'm gonna have to. Now, this guy could sharpen you a razor that'll last you forever. He's got skills, bro. He's hoping to pay the bills with them skills. So let's at least check his stuff out. Right now he's doing bespoke work, which means no like standardized pricing. But talk to him, you'll figure it out together. Also, a very nice knife. There's some more knife content coming when I get paid in the next about a week. I'll have some more shit. You shaved your head, but you missed a spot. Well, this entire arm is like shaved now because like proving that knife is so sharp. Yeah, I might have like one spot right there. I got this arm to prove it with for the other video, so it's okay. It's okay, right? What did you say? You never miss. I never miss. I got a pretty good shot. Either. They shave like you mow and sweep. Wow, that's a little tough. Owl shaved his balls, but he missed the spot. You know, it's hard to shave off owl feathers. That's actually a very tough thing to do, especially on owl balls. So I give you some credit. I'm guessing you used like what, a reciprocating saw or something, or like a vibrating reciprocal? No, an oscillating multi-tool. There you go. It's hard to look at the back of my head in the dark and folding mirrors. I know what you said. You said folding mirrors. Folding mirrors. FOLIN. Folding mirrors. Not folding. It's in folding mirrors. Yeah. See, exactly. That's my whole point. You used the whole sawzall. Was it a full sawzall like jackhammering down there? Or was it like a hacksaw where it's like just like getting out of hand every once in a while? Oh shit, man! Owl is a sawzall. I don't know about that. He might be a saw s all. Seesaw saw. He just said LMAOMG. That means like stuff. Try to preserve the rest of that bottle for another day. Ah, that was like a 3. I could do better. I just didn't have a lot of food today. Like someone said, how did I lose so much weight? Well, I cut my meal load in half, right? Well, why'd you do that? Because I couldn't afford it. What do you mean? Well, instead of like a 10-piece McNugget at McDonald's, you get a 6-piece or a 4-piece, depending on your level of involvement of the day. Kofivi time, yeah. You even spelled Kofivi. I think incorrectly. It's Coffveve or Vefe. Yeah, Kofivi. Coffvvefe. Did you see that like Veritasium video where he explains like that's the craziest word to ever like hit the entire human language? Yeah, that guy. Or what is it? Is it Veritasium? No, it's like something. It's the bald guy who's like he's got the beard and he's like, listen here, I'm a kind of a nerdy guy, you know, like that thing. Yeah. Graveyard shift, peoples. Well, either you're going in or you're leaving the shift. Now, if you're going in, you're drinking coffee now. Like now is your morning, right? Dude, I worked third shift. I never worked graveyard. I didn't work like overnights. I did third shift, so it was like that was like a 4 or 5 hour shift between what like midnight. Yeah, Vsauce did it. Yeah, thanks, Jack. I do appreciate you having a brain for YouTube and helping me get there on everything here. It's awesome, by the way. And thanks for Jack. You don't comment much, but like thanks for saying something in that last the drill video, the hammer drill video. Like anybody who was like, yeah, I like this tool, say it back to me, just because like people will hate on that idea. I like all the tools. Okay, like I like DeWalt, Milwaukee. They all got good tools. If you buy every tool like Tool Sasquatch, then that's your only thing. Okay, and he keeps them in pretty good shape. I think one day he's gonna have a museum of power tools. I'd love that. A museum of power tools connected to a bowling alley. Holy shit, that would be so dope. That would be like in an arcade. That would be the coolest night ever, bro. I'm just going out there, blah blah blah, somewhere in New York, yakety yak, and then don't come back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back, of course. Not to mention, New York's like the homeland. I gotta go back at some fucking point. Like my attitude doesn't work down here, but I love living down here because it's so easygoing and no one gives a fuck about anybody else, which is also the problem around here. You know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna smoke this. I promise. I know. We got a real type of thing going down, getting down. Whole lot of music going down. That's Parliament Funkadelic with George Clinton. You remove grips from your 5 and 6 inch what? You remove the grips from your 5 and 6 inch what? 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 Hold on, wait. I gotta roll back. Hold on. Be saucy. Okay, let's play IRL Human Frogger every time I go to the store. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, Michael. Michael Knight, a shadowy flight into the world of a man who has no past. Zoe. Hey, can I say hi? Zoe. What are you doing, Zoe? Zoe. want to try? You want to go in? Do you want to eat some food? You want to have a little bit of seafood biscuits? Hmm? What if I gave you a treat? Do you want a treat? She hates being paraded in front of people, you know. Yeah, look at her. She's been getting in fights. You know, her scream. Yeah, I dig the dude. I dig that stuff. The rigid stuff. Power Tool Alley. I have a measure. I have a museum of mousetrap board game parts that I put up my butt. Nice. That's good. I removed the grips from 5 Knipex. Okay. These guys. What are these? These are 5-inchers. I mean, no, I wouldn't blame you necessarily. They'll fall off eventually. Oh, yeah, overnight, graveyard, 7-Eleven. I had a buddy who did that too. Sold alcohol to a minor. Ah, shit. Fucking entrapment, people. Fucking entrapment. That's not investigation. That's sending someone in who accuses, oh, by the way, I bought beer when I was a kid, when I was 16. Like all the fucking time. You know how that happened? Number one, I had a full fucking beard by the time I was 16. No. Alright, so, Jack said good stuff, then, Jack, Goog said he used to work, he's like, he never got the red card, he always got the green card. They're talking about 7-Eleven. They run it like a sports stadium. I've heard that. Garlic sauce chicken. Yes. Mr. Number, she is a cute calico. She is getting a shit ton of friggin' fights. Also, I love cats too. I need a kitten before she dies. Because, I mean, she's like, I think 15 years old. And she's getting all pissy and crotchety. Yeah, well, that's the thing about it is like, so, okay, Jack, here's the problem with that, okay? That's not a national thing, right? Like, each state decides its own stuff, right? So, like, in my state, right, they want to slip and slide they want to scan it now, okay? They've always wanted to do that, and I've always stood on the principle. I was like, no, you're going to get more information out of me than that, right? Age, like weight, birth, health defects, I'm a donor, I have a motorcycle. You're gonna get a lot of shit out of that, right? It's like, don't fucking scan the back of my card. In North Carolina, the only thing you're legally obligated to do is to type in my birth date, right? Bang, 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 bang. If it's an old system, more bang, 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 whatever. And the whole point is like, that's all that's legally allowed. And it's a common thing around here that people actually defend their, like, person's shit. And it's because, like, to be honest, there's a world where someone in the world doesn't want you to fucking think the way that you think. That's just how it works. And one day, those dipshits will be in power. And it'll be like the dumbest people in the world running it. Like, I've said if I ever ran for office, it'd have to really take a lot of work for me to get there. Because I've suffered the slings and arrows, and aerials and arrows and dang it. I've suffered the slings and arrows of idiots and assholes my entire life. What I'm trying to say is, most of the people here have what's called extreme common sense, which is like, okay, it's like, yes, this guy who's walking in with a trench coat could be naked underneath, he could have a shotgun underneath, or it's raining outside, and it's probably why this motherfucker's got a trench coat on. Because I don't see a trench coat on people normally when it's not fucking raining out. I mean, unless I go downtown, where like all the the goth kids hang out. Anyway. What up, Showed? Oh, damn. Showed just finally showed. It's in the name, dude. So when you show, you showed. It's all done. It was done to begin with. Actually, Before you showed, you already showed up because showed is such a specific name in my mind. Cheers, the mister who is called Desher. That works. Was I waiting for the cheers to come in from him? Yes. Smoke 3 trees. I'll smoke this little tiny bit of tree right here. You almost can't tell it's right there. It's like a little tiny thing. It's all, oh, look how tiny it is. Little baby, all like little baby hit. You know, I don't have to sit here and like pass it around and smoke it with people. I honestly never do that either. Yeah, subscribe to Showed for old school NES gaming and other games too. For real, actually, I know that what Showed you talked about what there was a Super Nintendo stuff and some Sega Genesis stuff, maybe, right? Did you? I do a lot of that NES shit too. I watch a lot of people on YouTube. You know, actually, what I would call my viewing experience on YouTube is I'm not really subscribed to very many people on like the channels that I watch on, right? And when I load up a channel, like I have one called Blaster Bench, right? It was like an idea for years to do Nerf guns and Nerf guns. Yeah. And I load that up and I'll just go surf there for a little bit. And I always watch commercials there because like I know like I pay for no commercials on Oak City Gamers. And so like I get it. I need to be frustrated with those commercials again. Understanding that is a big part of my life because it's what got to where I am at now. So also if I see my video, I'll watch the video after it. That's a commercial. I wouldn't call what I do you for me. I would call it the ability to watch the people I like the most on 3 to 4 channels constantly over the entire course of the day. Because like here's how it works. Like there's one on my phone, actually 2 on my phone. I got one for my tablet when I started it. Everything's on my phone now, but and then I had one on my TV up in my bedroom. So yeah, no, like, and that's the other thing too. It showed if dude, if there's a day when I can bring OCG back, that's a goal in my life. Man, OCG was one of the best times in my life. Literally before everything fucked up and failed, right? Like everything was just getting good after like that whole recession bullshit, all this other shit that had happened, and then fucking COVID hit, and then nowadays, like when I go to the thrift store, it's like I'm picking through the bones because someone gets there at like when they open, right? And they're like sitting there, and one guy actually one day I showed up when they opened, right? And I got friends, right? And they're like second in line, right? And this other guy's like fifth in line, and I show up. And blah, 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 he's cutting. I was like, no, I'm not cutting, dude. Actually, these guys knew I was coming, right? Because I talked to people, and I was like, yeah, give me a spot in line, right? Put it like, just like, and what they'll do is they'll have a sweatshirt. I'll be like, thanks for holding my sweatshirt, right? And then there was this one guy who nearly fucking, like, he, like, punched my, like, shoulder, right? And I was just like, dude, I get it. You want to go and you want to fucking steal all the video games because your life or something depends on fucking owning, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot for fucking PlayStation fucking 2 or whatever. Fucking Cortex's Revenge or I don't know what the fuck, right? And I'm like, oh, those are nice games. You know, I collect them, right? And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, I don't show up to sell things to people, right? I'm not trying to make a buck off this stuff, right? And if I'm going to make a buck off it, it's going to be because I kept everything, and before I died, I showed it to all of you fucking wonderful people in the world. And I was like, yeah, remember like 2012, 1995? Man, I got a 1999 Lego set coming up. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like one of my favorite Lego sets. And then I gotta find that Bat Cave. Oh man, that's my boy. I need money, right? And then, dude, ever since that Sorry, that's a reference to How High. And no, dude, he works at a McDonald's. It's not the place to work good money. Uh, the good money is the hustle. When I say that, I used to sell things on eBay. I used to do a lot of things. So I remember one year I made like $150,000 just like a little bit of voiceover work for video games and stuff like that. And like people wouldn't hire me for my voice. Like they wouldn't hire me for this. They'd hire me for like, oh yes, that's right. Oh, very much so. Hello, sir. Like I think I'm in like a game that I actually own upstairs. I didn't get a free copy or none of that. So, and my voice is very deep and then I also like I didn't get full credit for it. And like, well, that's not true. How poor people are like not. Hold on, I'm a poor person. Number one, I make about I don't know $80,000 or $90,000 a year, right? I'm already doing that, gooks. Hard work, right? For someone else will never pay you what you want. Hard work for yourself is for you. For God's sakes. Hello? Hello? Looks like it's working. Okay. What are y'all even talking about down there? What are y'all? What? Does anyone know what? I said, hello, David. I said, okay, working hard for some other idiot for them to make money. Actually, working hard for this idiot. Here's you working for this idiot, but this idiot is working for this idiot. Actually, this idiot is at the top of all of these idiots, right? This guy gets all of our money. Dude, nah. You didn't fix it at all. I fixed it. Damn it. Anyway, look. The whole point is you can make money for other people or you can make money for yourself. Making money for yourself and keeping it for yourself is what the rich assholes have done their entire existence. It is a parasitic system. I agree with that, numbers. It doesn't work, actually. It really doesn't, right? Because I'm sitting here drowning my sorrows in many ways. Although I've connected with all of you guys, and there's like at least what 1,495 or 14. What's the friggin' number? What's the number? Studio. Give me studio. 1,405. So I've got 95 subscribers to 1,500, right? Which is a cool place to be. Cheers, by the way. I'm in a pretty good place. I just put a Ultra Agent 35 minutes ago. 225 shorts views on that is good for 35 minutes. Not the best I've had, but not bad. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Hold. That was an experience. I don't know if you heard all of those sound effects. That's how it feels. Actually, I pee freely. Alright, so, Ninjago Season 4. It was Lemonade 08 said something. That's cool. Anyway, maybe the hell yeah. How much time do I have? Yeah, plenty of time. Uh, okay, hold on. Yes, these are tiny little baby. You see, like, compared to my existence, these are about half of my pinky span, my from pinky to hand span. The pumps, maximizer, grenadizer, where's your grenadizer? The maximizer to UFO heroes of the humanity. What? Mantica, where is your grenadiers and your Mantica UFO robots? Why am I saying in a weird German accent? I don't know. Well, like they do in a French accent. Where is your grenadier and your Mantica? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not playing these games, folks. All right. Uh, Japanese manga. Okay, see. This is why like it sounds very familiar to me, and there's so much of it. Like I lose track of it because like there's like a couple of manga like that really make sense for me. Like I remember like I had a first edition collection of the entire Akira friggin' manga, and I had to sell that. It was like one of the first things I was like, I didn't sell any of my Lego, right? Because I knew that was actually right. So they has been, yeah. No, I'm starting to connect some pieces here, but anyway, Shode said, what's up on next on the work topic? Great margins on those. What do you what? Oh, I work for the job for fun, but when I get home, I want to be left alone. Well, that's a clear signal to people, isn't it, there, Neil? I'd love to read the Accurate Magnet. It's really new. It's really deep. It's crazy. Actually, the reason I like the movie so much is because it makes you want to read the manga because it tells you the entire story. Because they made that manga like halfway through the manga was written, like kind of deal. They were gonna do a second movie, and it was so profound and so fucking like it was like it changed cinema in many ways, right? Like honestly, like okay, here's the thing about like the impact of manga in my life, right? Is like Akira, right? It's like 1990s, like came to our country. I was like 13 or 14. I think probably the first time I saw it. I think I was about 12 when I saw Predator. I think it was about 13 when I saw Akira. Then I was about 14 or so, or 15 when I saw Ninja Scroll, my favorite. And then what happened was like in my early 20s, my late teens, early 20s, we actually used to go down to NC State, and there was a club where they would send tapes from overseas, and we'd go watch them with like the dubs on it because they do like translation coursing, just to like study up to bone up to like learn and like to get it all like worked out, and so they'd have a better grade. Also like extra credit, and then uh, like the whole best part of that was like there'd be like a small it would be like 3 rows of like kind of stadium seating and then a screen, right? And the screen was about like I don't know 10 by like 4 feet by 4 feet by 12 or something. It could do like cinema level stuff. It was a very small theater, and we used to watch with a small group of people like Japanese TV shows, right, and commercials and stuff. And eventually, what happened was there was like Japanese commercials, Japanese TV, Japanese like this, and then one day it was all replaced by the internet, which is hilarious, right? So yes, yes, you're going back inside the chat. Yes, the show said it's the great margins on those, and then I said, what margins on what? What the man? Stop! You guys know I was born with like a lisp. People have asked me why I smoke and drink. Actually, I think that's why, because I have a lisp and I have like a stutter. It's like get over it, right? They're very tasty. Yes. Number five. Number five is alive, Mister. It's Mister Number 5 to you people. Dang it. Uh, I used to see those on TV, and now you cannot see even watch YouTube. So like some things on YouTube you can find, some things you can't. It's not on me to figure that one out. It's on you guys. Uh, Show says I remember a friend had the Akira tape. Yeah, a friend of mine had it. I had an Akira tape. Uh, I still I had a DVD at one point, and then what I did is I traded it with an album to a guy for like some weed and some money because he was like looking for this one copy of it, right? And what I did is I bought the new copy that just come out, the DTS, like the DTS remastered edition of Akira, and that DVD is worth a lot of money to the real fan. The original is worth about half of that amount to the DTS one because the DTS has such good sound and audio and like when you say 720, it'll do 720 to 1080. Yeah, it's nice. It's like THX DTS Sony DTS is like THX kind of level of sound engineering. So says in the 90s and 2000 not a problem. Well, like here's the thing is like when people realized that there was like in college, right? When I was like when they were watching this in college, right? There'd be a couple guys who was like, "There's an appetite for this," right? And those are the kind of the guys who like went on to like make what we know as like the industry now, right? Mom and dad paid for TV and cable, and you paid for time viewing TV commercials and ad breaks. No, you okay? I look at that differently. The ads pay for the show, right? But my dad never watched the ads. He'd flip to another channel. It wasn't until they kind of unified that kind of core of commercials that things changed for Pops. In 2012, I was sailing the high seas. Mister, I don't know if you know this. I am probably one of the people on the high seas that provided you with something digital because I was 100% a LimeWire. I was like, all the fuck's going on outside? Like sirens. Yeah, I was a LimeWire uploader. Like I was like, I was like early, yeah, LimeWire. I did LimeWire and I did another service. I'm not going to talk about it much, but also like I'm pretty sure statutes and limitations on that's fine. Yeah, I have that version too. It's like, dude, Jack, that's a great version of that movie. Uh, well, Pops would mute the ad for a second after like they kind of unified the core of commercials. He kind of mute the ad for a little bit and be like, well, on this channel it's playing this, and I'm kind of watching all of them at once, right? Uh, and then one day, yeah, dude, Pops was a TV watching master samurai. Funny enough, the reason why he bought a VHS, a VHR or recorder, right? A VHS recorder was so that he could watch Shogun, that TV miniseries with Richard Chamberlain when it came out. And I remember like watching the tapes of that show so much that I wore them out. Pops was like, I want to watch Shogun. I was like, I have the DVDs of that. He was like, what? I was like, so I gave him the set, and he's like, oh damn. Now he just watches it on Amazon or whatever, right? They botched many sequel opportunities and not striking the iron line high. That's the story of everything here, Mr. Numbers, right? Honestly, sometimes like you don't need a sequel. Like, if I say if I never got Ghostbusters 2, I would have been fine. But like I do like Ghostbusters 2 because I have seen shit that will turn you white, and then that dude turns white in the second movie. Yeah, it's cool. Like he doesn't turn like 100% white, just like hair white for about a second. That's my point, right? Someone's house is on fire. No, no one's house is on fire. Usually it's like a medical issue around here because like everybody in here. Mr. Numbers, stop talking about the booty, okay? Like it's not for these chats. It's for everybody else's chats. Go find your own cedar. Hell, you did like you got. Did you want to? I don't see nothing no more. You know why? Because like There's like people who got fucked over for that shit. No, I ain't. No. Buy DVDs at thrift stores for $1, $1.50, and then create your own homogeneous, specific digital archive to your own existence. Can I say more? Napster, LimeWire, Morpheus. Yes, Morpheus was not the other service in question. It might have been. Anyway, Chuck Norris, Pirate Bay. So like I did download off Pirate Bay after kind of LimeWire went down. But it was LimeWire and Pirate Bay. It was first LimeWire, then Pirate Bay. And what was happening was like Pirate Bay literally seeded itself off the entirety of LimeWire, which is really cool, actually. Good. And why is it called Pirate Bay? Because it was a pirate bay, like seeding all of this stuff off of that. Shout out to all the seamen. Shout out to all the seamen. Seafaring fellas. How about this? Shout out to what's his name? The star of the Dreamcast game, Seaman, Leonard Nimoy. Y'all can't see me. Sorry. I need some more chaser. I need to finish this water too. Here's what happens, okay? You're going to get drunk, but if you drink this bottle of water during the time when you're drinking, let's say, a bottle of soda, so I need one of these and another bottle of soda. So. Hey, and I got this shovel. I've got the tiny shovel I'm painting. Hold on. I figured this is a good prop in the ethos of my life. Oh, look at that. Also getting high off of Krylon, Color Max, Satin, Sea Glass, paint. Oh, man. Ow, bang. Look at that. Bang, 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 bang. All right. All right. Go with the joke. It's not as serious as people want it to be. If it was, I would actually already be like 0 brain cells. Someone said, well, dude, you spraying paint, that's going to kill your brain cells. I was like, only when you start noticing it, do that, right? Like, just lay back. Don't spray so much. Just go like, and then be patient. So here's people like, man, I only spray it wet, and then I pull all the tape off. Here's how I do it. I go, half an hour, an hour. Oh shit, did I forget that? 3 hours later, right? That's the whole point. What? Hold on, wait. What's going? Linux system, Pirate Bay. Nobody got you. I like uTorrent. uTorrent wasn't bad. uTorrent was where you found basically all the cool, edgy music that was like kind of leaking out of like companies back in the day. I mean, Napster did that like homogeneously, as I said earlier. They had their own thing for a long time. So like I remember like I think it was like Steal This Album was like released on Napster, and System of a Down was pissed about it. And then you find out later that no, System of a Down released it to Napster because they were pissed about it. And with the can control. Yeah, well, so, no, hold on. Showed it's not just can control, it's also tip selection, right? You gotta be like, if you're doing lines, you gotta be lines. If you got like, you gotta like come in with like a small regular can and be like, wang, 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 wang. Like, and then someone's gotta come in and shade out, right? For a big one. If you're doing it yourself, what you do is you're like, little tiny things, and then you like pop things. And then you like walk away, and then you come back with another color, and you do some heavy shade, and then like you build it in your mind before you ever go. You use your imagination, you know. Hey, Pops, how you doing? You like the smell of paint?
Yeah.
Hey, you love it. Shut up.
Huh?
You always go, ooh.
Smells like.
It smells like paint.
What the hell are you doing?
I just painted the back of this little shovel.
On what show?
Well, so like there's a small entrenchment tool right here, and when I like put it in the stream, say hi to the stream.
Okay.
Say hi to the stream.
Hi, Straight.
Okay, but I have this tiny shovel, and when I do it, I use like, and I go like, I do the Perry Como song, right? Is it Perry Como, Tiny Bubbles?
Tiny bubble.
Yeah, and I go tiny shovels.
That's not Bert. It's
Who is it? It's
what's it called? Hawaiian guy. Yeah.
I knew he'd know.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Anyway, interact.
Okay, hold on. Before you go though,
By the way, we need to get up and get some stuff in the morning.
I know. It's 10 o'clock. I'm doing everything early.
All right.
My problem is like I had the day to recoup, so it should be okay in the morning.
All right.
Just come bug me about 8.
What?
8.
Okay. All right. See you in the morning.
Well, I'm afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
Good night.
Love you. Hey, turn out what the? Come on. Dad! It's Don Ho! It's frickin' Don Ho! Tiny Bubbles, Don Ho.
Yeah. End the one.
Don Ho. Yeah, Don Ho.
Make you feel happy. Make
Yeah.
you feel fine. Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
But that's why I put my moniker on the back of the shovel. It's a tiny shovel. It's,
Oh, that's that little thing.
yeah, you see? And then it's got my name on it. It's XO, right?
Oh.
And it's an art piece in some ways, right?
All right.
Because we've never used this to dig a latrine unless we actually had to.
Trenching tool.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a. That's not. That's not an entrenching tool.
Well, that's a mini one.
That's a very small entrenching tool. I love
That's
you.
what we used to call it in the army, except it was his older brother.
Yeah, but that if you needed to, if you got it off the off the army, it was called an entrenchment tool or an entrenching tool.
Entrenching.
Entrenching, yeah, ENTR, yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, there you go.
Oh, so that's gonna take off.
I know it's fine. I got the.
I'm just busting your chops.
You bust my chops a little bit more, old man. Come on.
Come on, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I was about to say you're not ready for a fight. Go to sleep.
Good night.
I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, man, the guy's classic, y'all. I remember like having a fight with him once, and we literally we almost went to blows, and then I literally just started laughing a little bit, and he just like started laughing back at me. We're like, "The fuck are we doing?" It's like, what? I don't even remember what the argument was about. It must have been very important. Yeah, there you go. Tiny shovels. It's a bit of an art piece, right? I don't know if I'll ever use this thing for actual real world stuff, but I think if I ever had to, the art would be photographing it every day as it became destroyed. And of course, I've got a disgusting amount of blue on my fingers. I got blue on my fingers! Alright, I'm not even watching the chat. What's going on? Gotta reload everything. What's going on? What's going on? You're taking a damn edible. Man, I know I'm intense, but actually I'm in a garage. Not stealing unless the owner physically deprived of the ability to use it. Well, no, here's the thing, right? It's like sharing a copy isn't theft. Okay. Wang. You right, Showed? Showed, you still here? It showed a lot. Yeah, I think Showed's here. Anyway, you can plant some begonias with that shovel. I'd actually use a smaller shovel to do begonias. I'd do like one of these because what begonias are like a bulb set, right? So you have to do like one of these I'm not gonna. Mister, here's the thing about edibles that no one understands. Okay, they don't work on me either. You know what happens is I just get into a zone, right? Bam! I went to the danger zone, right? And I'm just and I am kind of feeling it. It's just it's up here and it's in the back of my head instead of the front of my head, right? And so what I do is like whenever I have an edible, I have to like cut it in half, have half of it, smoke a big old doob, or a couple of bowl packs, right? And then it's a multiple connective thing. It only works if I smoke. You see, like it only works if I smoke. So, cheers. Slow motion. Yeah. I think the edibles are working. Ah. Jokes. Anyway, yeah. I have not had an edible tonight though. I take like 1,500. Yeah, I take like 1,500 of them milligrams. I'm also 6'6" and currently 238 pounds, which is a little overweight. See, shows like he's like, man, I don't do it much, but like they definitely work and stuff, bro. Like, but like, here's the thing. Showed when you ate one, did you smoke with your friends, or was you like alone? And was you like alone, being all like, "Whoa, dude, I'm touching the colors, bro." Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm just kind of little. No, I can see the. Actually, really, what's up? What's up, yellow? All right. So here's the other thing I should say. If edibles don't work, right, take a shot of something you like. If you don't drink, I'm sorry that it won't work. But like, or a glass of wine, or drink a beer and some edibles. Like I recognize the fact that like, right, like the only way I kind of survived like the ability to like deal with idiots and shitheads my entire life is just like I've been either high or drunk or crossfaded between the two. And crossfade is where I like to go because people are like, don't get crossfaded, bro. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Don't go so far, bro. Don't go like down a rabbit hole. Don't be all like, don't be like, oh, Mr. Rabbit, whoa. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. Shit, I don't know what hubby chocolates are. I was gonna say chocolates. Uh, I don't know what hubby chocolates are. Like hash oil. Okay, so I've had hash oil chocolate bars. So like I've actually had what's that? Like it's like hash oil plus what do you call it? Like weed butter or whatever, right? Yeah, hash oil, weed butter, cocoa butter. You wouldn't you wouldn't like that, Al, because you're a bird, right? Chocolate could be completely very toxic to you as a bird, as one of the avian species that has invaded this planet and is wearing a disguise, much like that show, Resident Alien. You guys seen that one? I do like that show with Alan Tudyk. You know what bugs me about Alan Tudyk is his name literally says two dicks. I think that's a little funny. I think it's of note at the very least and chuckle worthy. To chuckle at about it a little, just a touch, is nice. But we're landing home tonight. Here I am at the True Acolyte channel. What do I do the first time I show up? I check out the Rob video. Rob8363. He's been rocking these purple knives. Dude, he's been doing this Joker purple knife thing for a bit now. Maybe I should bro, switch it up here. All right, here you go, Rob. Hold on. Give me all your loving. That's a good song. ZZ Top. All right, bruh, switch it up! Exclamation point and then laughy faces. right? Because he knows, like, he literally does that every moment of his life. So, yeah, there you go. And then Lemonade 08 says, looks just like the invisible guy from Ninjago Season 4. Breakfast for dinner. He is. Ninjago. And Ultra agents are both Lego properties. Yeah, right. And that is totally on brand. Thanks for sharing, and the comment I would have made. How do you spell that? W-O-U-L-D. Would have made. What's that guy's name? Breakfast for dinner. Nah, we're good. Keep writing. Yeah. Double check that. Hold on. Period. I like it when people who watch answer stuff for me. Thank you, because I do appreciate that very much. What's this guy at Lemonade 08, right? Lemnno. Oh, ow, ow. Not J. Ow. I need better glasses or whatever. Hold on, this will only happen in a second. It's like, come on. There we go. All right. Well, because like right now, okay, one comment means something to me. Okay. Any comment means something to me. All right. So, okay, here we go. Hash oil, yakety yak. Yes, and I'm out of time. I have to wake up tomorrow and gotta do stuff. Let's look at the channel for a second. Does that eBay? Yeah, yeah. eBay runs like shit. It always has. It's never actually like fixed itself. Although eBay has actually made itself considerably worse and worse as the years goes by. It's true. Growing up in the West Seattle with old growth mammoth oak trees. Oh, that sounds cool. Mr. Numbers, I want to visit out in Seattle. I want to hit Seattle. I want to go like, boom, 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 all the way down the coast. I'd like to go up, back, boom, bing, bang, ding, dang, diddly, dang, up, around. And I want to sign my name on the continent that I live on with a road trip. I think that's a really cool idea. A visual trip. In many ways, yes, Mr. Numbers. But yeah, we got 5 people, 7 likes. Pull things around. I've got, dang it, dropping things. I'm dropping it. Oh, dropping things again. I'm dropping more stuff. All right, so tonight, my videos. Here's my shorts feed. So we're looking at scheduled, and 350 views. And I've got a private. Don't look at that. It's Red Dawn. No, I just said it. Damn it. All right. And I'm watching. Someone asked me to watch a movie, and I'm watching that. It's a pretty good movie. I'm not going to say the name of it. You guys just gotta enjoy when you get the recommendation, because I do like it already. But tonight was Ultra Agents 70167. Fart on your mom. Check this guy. He's literally got all he's like stealing your mom's stuff. All right, so yeah, 351 views is pretty good in the time I've had. Lego's been doing good here. I get it. Like, it's not my entire life. It's just a part of it. Yeah. If you're here for Lego, I appreciate it, but it's cool. I have other things in my brain. Top fans tonight. Mr. Numbers is number 1, which is normal. Number 2 is Inconspicuous Owl. And number 3 is Jack Owsley. And number 4 is Martin Higgins, which I really wish Martin would come back and speak real languaging to me that I can understand. Just broke Grogu again. Nice. I don't want to do that whole deciphering and how skinny all again. Hey, I think you have fun. Yarden party number 5 is David. Number 6 is S. Hines. And number 7 is the Goose, Mr. Neil himself. If y'all would give a prayer to the life and existence of Mr. Jim Varney, I would appreciate that, because that guy was one of my damn heroes. And I also just watched the Beverly Hillbillies tonight. A movie I'm going to wait to recommend, because I'm pretty sure I have the physical copy of that. So, until next time, be good, be amazing, be awesome, and I will return in Avengers Doomsday 28. The fart that Tony Stark left out that became Dr. Doom.